I'm Martin Henry. My function at Weba, I'm the quality control manager, the QA manager, and it's my task to see that we give the customer the best product, what we can supply to the customer. Firstly, what we've done is we've got our drawings that we work off, we've got our boilermakers, and then when that chute has been assembled, we do a dimension check on it to see the profile of the chute, how the chute forms into it, and how the trajectory runs of the chute. After that, we have assembled the chute. We will check it, do final dimension checks on it to see that it fits within the tolerances of the height, the width of the chute, the length of the chute. And then we pass it, then it goes on to the welding. All our welders is currently being qualified as welders through using the ASW 1.1 specification. That is for mild steel, stainless steel, and 3CR12. Those are the three materials that we use. So after that's been welded, then it goes out into the yard. Then it's going to be fettled and grind and cleaned, and then after that we're doing NDT tests on it. Where it's a vital part of the checking of the material, the checking of the welds, and to see that it's free from porosity, cracks, surface cracks, all implements that's into that thing. Then we're doing two tests. We're doing an MPI, we're doing an LPI test to ensure that that weld is sound and it's perfect. The appearance, when you look at it, it must actually attract you and say this is a good weld. And after that, when we release it, that will go to corrosion protection. Once again, there's two methods that we use. It's either painting or it's galvanizing. 90% of it, it's painting, or I can say about 50% sometimes. It depends on the customer expectations and what the customer needs for it. Then we also do galvanizing. Galvanizing is to the sand specification. Painting is to various specifications. You've got the BS specification, you've got the ASTM specification, you've got the AW specifications, various specs. Customer preference, we comply to that. After that, the chute has been galvanized or been painted. We release it back from the galvanized to the painted back to Weba, where we do the final assembly of the machine. Now that chute gets then completely final assembled in sections where we fit the lips, the liners, the lifting lugs, all those little loose components that fits up into that chute, the doors and the frames and all that, we fit it up. After that's been done, then we also get into a third-party inspection that also comes to check and release it. That's important, the release of the customer when he sees his chute at the end of it, he says, wow, what a product, what quality, management and the QA that went into this. And then we sign off all the documentation. Every chute, we build a data book for it. So in other words, from the start of the material that we purchase, right until the end, until the final release notice being signed off, that goes into a data book. And that gives you the whole history of the chute. I can tell you who welded the chute, who fettled the chute, who grinded the chute, who painted the chute. Everything is in that book. That covers that whole chute with a history that, so if something went wrong with it, you can pull that data book and you've got all that information right in front of you in a file form. And that is how we operate on every chute that we do here at Weba.